Many active duty military members are worried they won't be getting their next paycheck. We're now on day 10 of the federal government shutdown with no end in sight, and that means no pay until it's over.
WEAR's Melanie Levy joining us now. Melanie, a retired Coast Guard officer, says this could make for some problems out on the water.
That's right. Paying for fuel for the Coast Guard's boats could be a major issue in coming days. The Coast Guard's paychecks are on hold until the government shutdown ends.
You know, they got house payments, they got rental payments, they got utilities, they got car payments. They don't have the money for that.
Coast Guardsmen are still on duty, patrolling waters and responding to emergencies without pay. Ken Wright is a retired Coast Guard officer. He says the Coast Guard station in Destin has around 40 members, many of whom are young men with young families.
The one I spoke to about is they had a young baby and, you know, having formula or having diapers. Those kind of things, when the money's not there to pay for those things, it makes them scramble to look for help.
Wright says, paycheck or not, Coast Guard members will continue to do their job to the best of their ability. However, if the government shutdown goes on any longer, operations may be stretched thin.
If someone's, you know, having a mayday, you're not going to say, well, we can't come to you. They will take whatever measures needed to perform the task to save those lives as necessary. It's just some of the things where it might be a little harder than others to do. You still got to get money to pay for fuel so that the ships can have fuel to get underway. You know, you got to be able to pay the vendors, which is the fuel trucks.
Wright says less fuel could mean longer response times for emergencies. He warns tourists at Crab Island in particular to stay safe on the water.
There's always something going on there.
Although they're working without pay, Pensacola charter boat captain Freddie Esposito says morale among service members still seems high.
I have 25 people on this boat every hour and a half, and we know that they're just in close proximity. If anything goes wrong, we see them out there all the time, so it's just very reassuring.
Have you noticed the Coast Guard is still active and still doing a good job?
Absolutely. I see the Coast Guard every day. And some of those boats are extremely cool that go by us, and we see them doing maneuvers out there. So yeah, we see them.
All retired military personnel, including those who were in the Coast Guard, will receive pay on time during the government shutdown. Live in the studio, Melanie Levy, WEAR News.